49ers beat the Seahawks 33-13. Brock Purdy, 21 of 30, 209 yards, a touchdown. Did have a pick six. Ball carried him off C-Mac's hand. C-Mac, 114 rush yards, 2 touchdowns. All the teams that won their quarterback played really well today. They made some throws that were very, very impressive. Green Bay was very, very impressive. We're going to get to them a little later. But let's talk about the Seahawks and the 49ers. They went out there, the 49ers did, got the ball, goes right down the field, scored a touchdown, and they didn't look back. So what was some of your takeaways?
All right, my first takeaway, forget stats, forgets what the 49ers did today as a whole, as far as the game is concerned. The 49ers team collectively is almost unfair when everybody is healthy. Debo, Ayuk, Trent Williams. Then on defense, that secondary, Tre'Davious Ward, everything else they got going on, they had everybody in goddamn clamps. And it's to me, in comparison, for me, I'm not even a basketball fan, but I remember hearing all the gripes about people, let's say comparison to the Golden State Warriors when they had Kevin Durant, where it was almost fair from obviously now from an offensive standpoint, but also the defense is just as good. So when you think about the 49ers, for me specifically, when I think about the 49ers, every team in the NFL has an identity. Either your offense is great or your defense is great. It's never both. But when it comes to the goddamn 49ers, on both sides of the ball, they are equally as yoked, and it's almost unfair. If they don't win the Super Bowl this year, then something is wrong. They look really good. They really, man, Purdy, obviously you said he was 21 for 30 for 209 yards. He had a TD, unfortunate interception. Debo Samuels was an animal, man. He was an animal today and picked up where he left off. Obviously he's been back a few games due to injury that he had. I don't like the fact they didn't use Brandon Ayuk enough today, and he was kind of left out. He had a touchdown. I like to consider that. I call that garbage time. I consider that garbage time. Other than that, man, that's crazy. I don't even know what to say about the 49ers because I see no weakness in that team unless people are injured. When people are injured, then it doesn't look too good. It doesn't fare off as well as it does when everybody is healthy.
Well, you know, the great equalizer come playoff time is injuries or turnovers. And as long as they take care of them, and the game probably got a little closer than what it should have been, considering that they had that pick six right at the midway through the third quarter. And, you know, Seattle missed a field goal right before the half. That really hurt them. But when you look at the 49ers, the way they can run the football now with Christian McCaffrey, you mentioned Debo, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, C-Mac in the passing game, Debo, offensive line is solid. Yeah, when Purdy plays like this, because the thing is with him, and if you watch him, you've got to make him uncomfortable. You got to make him make every throw, every possession matter. If you let him get out and he can relax, because, man, that throw to Ayuk with that half roll and throw back that deep bang,
that was nice. Man,
Ocho, you can't walk a ball better to a player than what he did from 25 yards away. That was that semi-roll. That was an unbelievable throw. Great catch. Get the ball into the end zone. But you're right. I thought Kyle Shanahan did a great job of calling the game. Run, sprinkle in Christian McCaffrey on the arrow route out of the backfield. Run some more. Hey, we're going to toss it to Debo. The 49ers went in there, and that's what you do on a short week against a division opponent. You go in, you get them down early, you take care of business, and now we don't play for 10 days. So guess what? You're off. I understand you probably was away from your families on Thanksgiving. But guess what? You got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, Ocho.
Most definitely.
So you're probably going to have Thanksgiving. Most of these players will probably have Thanksgiving tomorrow. Yeah. But guess what? Now, hey, baby, I got 2 days off. I'll see y'all Monday. Kyle probably have to do it like Mike. You'll probably come in Monday by noon, get your run in, get your lift in, watch the tape. Hey, we getting ready for next week.
They ready, and they deserve it. They deserve to have those days off. And obviously the defense they had 6 sacks tonight. Bosa again, 2 sacks. I mean, what they're doing, man. Hargrave as well. What they're doing on both sides of the ball is commendable. It's commendable, and most of the time I've seen Shanahan continuously have great success in the offseason. Great success in season, but come playoff time, can they still keep this momentum going with both sides of the ball. They're playing exceptionally well. And you mentioned about making Brock Purdy uncomfortable, but when I watch him in the pocket, he looks so relaxed. He looks so poised. He looks like someone that belongs there, and he's been doing it for a very long time. So the rush doesn't phase him, the blitzing doesn't phase him, and he always has those outlets for him to make sure they stay efficient offensively.
Yeah, they look good. They look good, and that's what you want to see. I think right now, I think it's the
Mm-hmm.
Eagles. When you really look at it, we'll talk about this after we get through, but the Eagles and the 49ers, and followed by the Cowboys, seem to be the cream of the crop in
Give
the
that.
NFC.
I hear you. We'll talk about that.
It seems to be the cream of the crop
Mm-hmm.
right now. The Eagles, they haven't been as dominating as they
Last year,
were
right?
last year. But all I know, Ocho, is they find a way
Every
to win the ball
time.
games. And at the end
Mm-hmm.
of the day, when you don't play your best
Mm-hmm.
football and you still find
Mm-hmm.
ways to win, as long as you're not making the
Mm-hmm.
mistakes, because that's what. Hey, look, we're not running the football as well. We're not, but as long as you're not
Mm-hmm.
turning it over, you could a block here, a missed block. We get this block. We got instead of a 5 yard run, we got a 25 yard run. Instead of a
Mm-hmm.
14 yard run, we got a 20 yard
Mm-hmm.
touchdown. Those are things that you can
Yep.
overcome. But I like the way they're playing. But the 49ers look really impressive today.